So when you're continuing to grow, you're going to want to look at the algorithm and what is best for the algorithm. And what I have found personally is for my Instagram and most people's Instagram that I've seen is posting 3 times a week and 3 stories is the most important thing. So now that you've got your basis and you have your first 1,000 followers, everything's going okay. Let's talk about the actual most important thing, and that's the Instagram algorithm. Now, the number one thing that is most important for the algorithm is you have to be consistent on what you post. So I would recommend trying to post 3 times a week and 3 stories on top of that. I know it sounds like a lot, but if you're consistently posting, say like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you're posting a story Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, there's 6 days that you're on that Instagram platform and six days that you're on that page. And whenever you're consistently putting out stuff, the algorithm kind of works in your benefit, and all of a sudden your photos kind of they go higher up on whatever you're putting in your hashtags, or the people that follow you see your photos more. You know, they're not here, there, sporadic. It's a consistent pace. So I would say consistency is the biggest key to continuing to grow. It's not too many that people dislike, and it's not too many posts that it's too much that people get sick of you, and it's not too many stories that it's too much being put out there. So it's kind of just the right number, and I think it's really good engagement. But like I said, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, do it for 8 or 10 weeks in a row, and you'll see the difference in your growth in your Instagram. So like I said in the last video, what I did for my first 1,000 is I did the follow and unfollow method. Once I got there, I consistently posted 3 times a week. And though you're not going to get crazy numbers like 1 million followers, 2 million followers, you will see consistent growth. So over that course of the last 6 months, I've kind of went from 1,000 to what is now 8,100. That's not following people every day and unfollowing people every day. That's just consistent growth. So I'm at like around 2 to 3% per month or per week that my followers will go up. So if you think compounded, if you go up 2% this week, 2% next week, 2% next week, it's a slow but steady growth. And once you get to that 40 or 50,000 followers, and you're talking about 2%, becomes a lot of followers daily that you're going to be increasing by. So the thing that I've seen with stories is I always will ask stories with questions. It's always really good for engagement. More people that engage with your stories, the easier it is for your story to get pushed out, and it is for you to go in that algorithm, like I was saying. So it can be something very simple. I'll put out a story of one of my posts, and I won't say, hey, go like this photo, but I'll put, hey, what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite thing to do? And I don't know, however you want to say, whatever questions you want to ask. But it's an easy way for your audience to be engaged with you, and then you get to know them, they get to know you. You guys can have conversations in the chat. It's easier to get that audience, and it's easier to grow whenever you have people that actually like you. So make your posts of some type of importance. If you're doing photography like me, post photos that you only really like, put captions that you only really want, because if you're putting fake captions and you're talking about, I don't know, oh, I'm a motivational speaker, and you're not a motivational speaker, people are going to see you're not a motivational speaker. If you put photos of photography and you love photography, people are going to see that you love photography. So that's like kind of underrated, but I don't understand. People don't get that. Like, be yourself. So don't overdo anything. Just be yourself, post what you want. And then you have to think, what do you do that benefits them? So if you're putting a post up, make sure it's a good post. If you're putting a story up, make sure it's engaging. So yeah, it all comes down to that consistency and making sure you're putting out more than you're getting back. So give your post some type of importance and answer any questions in your stories that you can, and communicate with as many people as you can. That's like one of the biggest tips you can have for growing your Instagram.